We are ready to rock here at Edition Financial Arena. Hannah Maddox, number 14 in white, is set to serve. It'll be Orlando on the left, Dallas on the right, and away we go. And quickly to the middle, there's Tristan Savage, number 22 in blue, and Charity Looper, number 1 in white, on the pin. Has been one of the more dynamic scorers. 2 pancakes and 6 points by the Pulse as Maldonado Diaz serves. Looper into the back row and down for the kill.
Big points and a high volume for this team. They rely on her. She's got a quick.
We'll extend the service of Nadi Valentine Anderson. Nice pass there by Looper, and Hannah Maddox goes into the cross court for the kill.
The player couldn't get to the ball.
Off her most recent kill, Payne, number 8, serves. Charity Looper swings right at Kelsey Payne. Maldonado Diaz is turned back by the block.
Coming in and closing the block. She did a good job at swinging high on that one.
And that'll extend the service run here. At least another point for Hannah Maddox. And quickly that comes to an end. Off the big attack, Mimi Collier, also in the first round of the draft. So rookie passes off the rookie serve, and off the right side, there's Kelsey Payne. She's not a rookie. She's been a pro for a number of years, in this league for 2.
The setter, and she took advantage.
Now she will go back to serve for Orlando. Pass is tight. Nice job of setting it off the net by Valentine Anderson. Huge block at the net as well. Valentine Anderson as low. Kelsey Payne goes back to serve. Looper. Tugged by Collier. Here's Maldonado Diaz into the cross court and down. And Madison just to circle back.
Because she's got the attacks down.
Her most recent attack pulled Orlando back within 1 for a moment, yet again out of the middle.
You know what's great about Tristan Savage? Coach told us
It'll be Looper to serve. Collier into the cross court and down. Good start by Dallas.
A little bit of space between Nia Shimei and a little too far out of reach of Mimi Collier.
Oh, what great service pressure. Collier and Kelsey Payne combined for 11 of the Pulse's 18 kills. As we get back underway, Dallas left serving Orlando right. Collier, in fact, in to serve to get us back underway. And now here she is off the bick, turned out of play. Orlando got the double block up, but could not direct it. You know you're running a balanced offense when you're pulling blockers and getting players like Abercrombie and Charity Looper 1v1 looks.
Absolutely, well said.
1v0. How do you leave the reigning league MVP with no blockers in front of her?
Exactly what she's doing by putting Shimei in there.
13th overall draft pick last year, going into last season by Grand Rapids. And Hannah Maddox is turned back by the block. Tristan Savage.
Look at the reach and the press. Both Payne and Savage from the opposite position to the outside, but she's taking the challenge head on.
Kaylee Cox checks in to serve. Izzy Martin also on the floor for Dallas. Kelsey Payne. Boy, Payne at the end line. Back down to 1. Maddox. Good cover by Looper. Opportunity, though, for the Pulse. And Buzzkirk out of the reach of Abercrombie, and we are tied in the red zone at 21. Shampoo back to serve. 3 attackers in the front row for Orlando. Valentine Anderson goes to the pin. Caroline Youth on the attack. First action of the season for number 16 in blue. Out of the middle, then Buzzkirk will find the sideline. Good pass by Maddox, and Hannah Maddox goes from pass to kill and delivers the dagger in set 1 and in set 2.
Blocker, there's a one-on-one situation. Love the routes. Yep, you see Lambert Buzzkirk jumping with Bree Kelly. One-on-one, Hannah Maddox able to identify the hands of Valentine Anderson, who's a little bit more undersized.
Indy, who remained undefeated by knocking off Orlando on Thursday, fell just yesterday. So, boy, The chaos has abounded, and Kaylee Cox gets the starting assignment here in set number 3. Got a lot of play in practice. A 1-point lead for the Pulse. Looper serves. Cox into the cross court and down. So 2 successful challenges for Orlando in this set. Just like that, they're back within 1. And Collier re-extends the lead to 2. When you combine that with a few more errors in terms of their attacking, that has made the difference. Savage on the attack off speed. Looper kept up by Cox. What an impact she has made in her time on the floor here in this set. Allows her teammate Collier to transition.
That's an impact. Coming in off the bench, immediately asserting yourself in the offense.
Sofia Maldonado-Diaz had been struggling a little bit over there on the outside. Gives you 2 legit attackers who can put balls down with efficiency. 2 that are putting them down and not erring either.
And Kaylee Cox has seen it in a variety of ways. Good up, nice set by Valentine Anderson. A bump set, dropping that.
Savage out of the middle.
And that's why in this league you have to have the service pressure. That wasn't too tough of a serve.
Did record an ace in set 2 in this capacity. Nice job there by Cox on serve receive. Now sets the out of system to Payne. Chimay has to track it down. Here comes a free ball to Dallas. Payne again. And Payne, 2-2.
That's so sharp, and what that means is she's on top of the ball. She's not underneath it. She's quick to the ball, gets her feet there. Is not.
Good pass by Looper. Better block by guess who?
Watch the press all the way over the net, reading the opposing attacker's shoulder, diving those arms, and how much they're moving and how much they're working. Valentine Anderson and Shampoo, so elite all over the court.
Looper into the cross court and down off of Izzy Martin. Orlando with the edge on the scoreboard, 2-1. We get back to the action here in the 4th set. These teams trading sides. Dallas on the left, Orlando on the right, and there is Kaylee Cox. And just going back to what we were talking about. Falling away. Shampoo goes pin to pin to Maddox. Abercrombie, great defense. And that is in play. Van Buskirk off 1 foot.
Just a couple feet to her right, pulling that blocker and finding space in between the block.
Collier into the cross court and into the back corner.
Letting the ball drop. She's attacking it at her highest point, at the ball's highest point. You can see right.
Orlando hit full song in the second. Had the Pulse guessing often. Can they get back to it? Mimi Collier paints the sideline. See, Payne will serve. Targets Vander Weide, who goes to work on the attack. Cox off the block, kept up by Abercrombie. Vander Weide kept alive by Collier. And Cox. And frustrates Abercrombie.
Valentine Anderson so good running that same tempo set, was able to get the kill.
And Buskirk found some real estate inside the end line.
Here now with 18 kills, hitting well above 400.
Both of these teams hitting well above 300 in this 4th set. Nia Chimay found some real estate there. Izzy Martin checks in to serve. Vander Weide off the block, kept up by Cox. Jones into the cross court. Malaya Jones on 2 swings has delivered set point for the Pulse.
When the pass has been to her, she's run through the middle. Van Buskirk's been so efficient.
Abercrombie dug by Payne in the cross court. Collier out of the back row and down. Dallas flips the script and the scoreboard on the road and reverse sweeps the reigning champs.
Contested points at the net. 6 of those 8 blocks by Dallas have come in the last 2 sets.
No blocking that though, Abercrombie.
See if number 8 in blue can dial up some service pressure to boot. Schwann, nice first ball there.
Vanderweide, the beneficiary.
Wide open net. Anderson are with Bree Kelly. They're going with Bree Kelly. So good for Bree Kelly selling that, running her route.
Tight. And Bree Kelly puts it away. The timing and the touch of Shampoo on full display. They've swapped sides. The Pulsar are now on the right side of your screen, serving the Valks on the left. Kaz Brown off 1 foot, and the lead is down to 1. 9-7. Vanderweide already does have 1 ace in this match. Handled well though. Cox into the cross court. What a big swing.
When the pass has been to her, she's run through the middle. Van Buskirk's been so efficient.
Abercrombie. Dug by Payne in the cross court. Collier out of the back row and down. Dallas flips the script and the scoreboard on the road and reverse sweeps the reigning champs.